And good evening, everybody. It is so, gosh, we have so many people in the chat already. It's so great to see everybody in the chat. BDF is first. Oh my goodness, Keith, 2 days until your trip to Walt Disney World, 3 days until your birthday. I mean, oh my goodness, wow, you're packed, right? You've got everything packed. I know you've been planning for it, asking people in the community
Don't forget your
for
charger.
tips. So hopefully hopefully tonight we can give you some tips and things to think about. But I am so excited for you. I really am. And my biggest thing, Keith, my best piece of advice for you is just enjoy this as your first trip. You can vlog it, you can take tons of pictures, tons of videos, and do a video later. Don't get bogged down, trying to stream. If it's not working, just abandon it. Just enjoy being there.
Just
Buddy.
enjoy being
Just
there.
yeah.
We'll listen to you. You go on and on and on and show your pictures and everything else like this when you get back,
Yes.
and you'll be able to
Absolutely.
relive it, and we'll relive it with you.
There
The
you
most
go.
important thing is
Absolutely.
enjoying it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Take a picture of it and move on. It's yeah. Just enjoy being in those parks because I think you're just gonna love it. Mandy Adams, welcome. It's so great to see you, Mandy. Thanks for all your kind comments on our videos recently. I really appreciate the encouragement. Francisco, thank you so much for being in. You're so encouraging to us. We appreciate you. Tina DCS is in the chat and on screen with us. Let's see. Let me finish our. Let's see, Mandy. Let's see, Mickey's Girls. Danielle, thanks for popping in. We really appreciate it. Just quickly, guys. Mickey's Girls. Danielle is the Disney Community Authority on Loungefly bags. Oh my goodness! If you please check out Mickey's Girls channel. Man, you are killing it, Danielle. Doing Loungefly, content, the new stuff, the older stuff. I know you have tons of them. I know you love them. You put together outfits. Man, I really enjoy. Your coverage of the Loungeflies, and Danielle also has. She even has discount codes for Loungefly. And check out her channel. Check out Mickey's Girls. She's a huge Disney fan, and we're glad you're here. We love you. Dana Turkey Legster. Hope you're having a gobble-tastic Tuesday. It's good to see you. Movie Mania Nick. How are you? I'm not highlighting, guys. I should be highlighting as I go, right? But yeah, it is really great to see everybody. Movie Mania Nick. I'm still in the same room tonight. Stacy Rogers. Thanks for being here. It's always wonderful to see you. Gosh, I really appreciate it. You guys don't realize how encouraging it is, for us to see you in the chat and how much we look forward to Tuesday nights just to spend some time with you. We really enjoy it. Tina, thanks so much. Y'all know Tina McNeil is one of our great ghost hosts, moderators, and helps us keep the chat family friendly. Tina, you're a legend, okay, Tina, in our community.
Okay, I'm old enough to be a legend, but as far as the
yeah, don't get me into this false modesty. Don't. And on top of that, you have become a very dear friend, of mine.
that I will agree to.
Thank you. It's just, gosh, guys, we value your friendships. We really do. But Tina, thanks for pinch hitting for William. He is at church. Their VBS, church VBS is tonight, and he took Wyatt for that. Wyatt absolutely loves VBS like most kids do. He might pop in later, depending on what time they get home, and but he's taking care of kids. So we so appreciate you coming on tonight.
I Like I said to you earlier, I'm honored to be asked. So
Well,
anytime,
well,
anytime.
thank you. Let's see. Did I miss Jillian? Oh yeah, thanks, Jillian. Jillian is listening and working on stuff. So she's kind of, yeah, we appreciate it. Jillian.
Yes,
Um,
Jillian is now a Mickey's what is it?
Travel agent.
Help me out. Yeah,
Yeah,
a
Mickey
travel agent,
Travels with Mickey
and
Travels.
there we
Yes.
go, Mickey's Travel. So
Yeah.
if anybody is looking to get some assistance with booking
Hmm.
any of your, she'll do rooms, she'll do tickets, she'll do
Trips. Yeah.
arranging transportation, she'll do uh
Yeah.
you'll do ADRs too, right, Jillian?
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm. Best of all, it's all free. Her services are all free. Mickey Travels is just a very trusted. We've been using Mickey Travels for years, and we're thrilled that Jillian is a Mickey Travels agent. Just
right. Mickey
recently,
Travels is one of the only um, travel agents that are exclusively Disney, and
yes,
that
yes,
Disney has given, what is it, it's a special honor, right? It's like a
yes, it is. Yes, they are authorized Disney vacation planners. They work in conjunction with Disney. Yeah, Mickey Travels. We have used Jennifer at Mickey Travels for years, and so when Jillian decided to put in an application, you guys know how much we love Disney, and she's
platinum
well, why
travel agent.
not?
That's what I was looking for.
Yes,
Disney has awarded
yes,
them platinum travel agent status. Yes,
yes, yes.
and
So
she will
they.
wake up and do everything, she said.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Stacy, for dropping that link. And I don't have Jillian's link in the description below. I will put that in the description, guys, right after we finish tonight, so that you if you're planning a trip, by all means, check out Jillian's page. She'd be more than happy to plan it for you and save you tons of time, and get those dining reservations for you and things that are a little harder for us to get. Takes up our time. Let Jillian do it for you. Let's save the
She can
time.
also probably save you tons of money.
Yes,
Remember, travel agents are free. You don't pay more to go to a
yes,
travel agent. And a lot of
exactly.
times they know those little discounts and those little deals and
Oh
those
yeah.
little extra special things that you can do in order
Hmm.
to save you money. So
Yeah, definitely. So we're really excited about
there
that.
we go. Stacy's in there with the
Yeah, yeah,
with the
she's got
link.
that. Yeah. And again, after the stream ends, guys, I'll drop Jillian's links in the description of this video, so you can find her stuff, find her contact information. Um, we I got, and I'm going to do this day in Disney history, Tina,
Yep.
and just quickly, we've got uh, several that were real interesting today, and several birthdays, cool birthdays. 1946, BBC TV in England returns to the airwaves after a near 7-year absence due to the Second World War. In an attempt to emphasize continuity, the first day's program includes the cartoon Mickey's Gala Premiere, the same Disney cartoon that had aired on September 3rd, 1939, 2 days after the Nazi invasion of Poland. So, originally released July 1st, 1933, the cartoon features several famous Hollywood film actors from the 1930s. So that's Mickey's Gala Premiere. I didn't check to see if this is on Disney Plus, guys. I'm sure this one would be just a fantastic, nostalgic one to look back on. We celebrated Pearl Harbor Day yesterday. My dad was a Pearl Harbor veteran. Normandy, Ardennes, Rhineland, Battle of the Bulge. She was in almost every major battle of World War II. So, we um, we um, you know appreciate our World War II vets more than we can possibly say. But anyway, that was a nice kind of a nice segue there. 1952, happy 70th birthday today to actor Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson played Jedi Master and Jedi Council member Qui-Gon Jinn in Star Wars, and was master to his apprentice was Obi-Wan Kenobi. So so happy birthday to Liam Neeson, is 70 today. 1972, happy 50th birthday to actor Carl Urban. Born on this day in Wellington, New Zealand, he played the role of hunter and lumberjack Gavin McGarry in Disney's 2016 Pete's Dragon, and I had forgotten that. Had y'all forgotten that he played that he had a title role? Carl Urban had a title role in that film. I need to watch that again.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I really need to watch that one again. This kind of reminded me. Happy 50th birthday, Carl Urban. I really enjoy Carl Urban too. He plays Bones in the Star Trek reboot, and I'm a Trekkie, guys. In addition to being a Star Wars fan, and because George Lucas took a lot of his inspiration from Star Trek, so yeah, I really enjoy his work. 1974. Happy 48th birthday, guys, and this is a big one, to Dave Filoni. Wow, you guys know how much we love Dave Filoni. He has turned out so many of the great Star Wars content. Clone Wars, Rebels, worked very closely with Jon Favreau on The Mandalorian. They are just turning out some incredible new Star Wars content. And so happy birthday to Dave Filoni. We really appreciate Dave. He is a Texan. He lived in Texas for a long time. And of course, he wears that iconic cowboy hat. I appreciate him. I appreciate him for that. 1993. Happy birthday to actor Jordan Fry, who is the voice of Lewis in Disney's 2007 movie Meet the Robinsons. Okay, how many people in the chat have watched Meet the Robinsons? Have you watched it, Tina?
Yes. It's been
Meet
a while, but I watched it. It was a cute movie. I liked it. I think it's very underrated.
It is. It totally is. William and I absolutely love Meet the Robinsons. A friend of ours, a Disney Imagineer, worked on a lot of the animation for that. But I love, if you've not watched Meet the Robinsons, guys, it's on Disney Plus. Go watch it. It's very different. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, definitely, Danielle. You definitely need to rewatch that one. So much fun.
Come on, Stacey. You give me a hard time for not watching some things. It's my turn to give you a hard time.
Okay, let's say Stacey. What did Stacey say? Has she not seen Meet the Robinsons?
Not me.
Stacey, you haven't seen Meet the Robinsons? Oh my goodness, that's your homework. You will love it. You will love it. It really has a strong Disney message to it. It and so much fun. It's really great. The villain in that one is one who is in the villains in the Booty Parade. He was he's bowler hat guy. He's the guy in all black with the bowler hat, and that's his name. He's bowler hat guy.
Bowler hat.
So yeah, and that he's from Meet the Robinsons. So Ray has seen it.
It counts for Ray.
It does. It counts for Ray. So Ray gets points for that. But yeah, you're going to have to. You will love it, Stacey. Seriously, you will enjoy it. Also, 1999, and I've just got a couple more of these. Bear in the Big Blue House, live on stage, opened at Disney MGM Studios in Florida. The interactive stage show ran through August of 2001. And in our house, we were huge fans of Bear in the Big Blue House. It was a fantastic, fantastic show for kiddos, cute as it could be. They had Bear in the Big Blue House in what was it? The cars.
It was in the courtyard of the studios. Yeah,
I can't remember if Mikey was here, he would remember the name of the Cars Parade, and I should remember where they had all the, they have the cars that are themed to the different movies and what have you. Yep. He was in Bear in the Big Blue House was in that one, but yeah, we love it. And I think, guys, that it's on Disney Plus. So If you've got a little one, that one is definitely worth your time. You can allow your kiddos to watch that without worrying about bad content. It's really, really good content.
Yes.
And in
Very, very
2002, this is for William. Disney's animated series Kim Possible premiered on Disney Channel with 3 back-to-back episodes. The series revolved around the life of Kimberly Ann Possible, voiced by Christy Carlson Romano, a junior adventurer who deals with supervillains trying to take over the world and her own family and school life. Ron Stoppable was always at her side. She did Hatbox Ghost. Hey guys, appreciate it. Boo to you. Yeah, that's one of William's favorite meet and greets is Kim Possible. She's really cute. So, hey, Mike, good to see you. Good to see. And I'm not writing, guys. William is not here to write down who's in chat. And I'm not writing it down, and I should be, because he likes to keep up with that. We like to.
Well, I should be, because that's kind of like my my position as the person on the right side of the screen.
Oh, Blooming Cheesa, welcome in. Thanks so much for Richard. Thanks for being
Space
here.
Mountain Dave came in too.
I didn't see Dave. Space Mountain Dave. Thanks so much, guys, for popping in. We really appreciate it. I'm not doing a very good job of highlighting. Yeah, there's Dave. Highlighting comments. I'll try to do a little bit better. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this day in Disney history. You guys know we love our Disney history. A lot of birthdays. Dave Filoni, Carl Urban, and Liam Neeson. So a lot of good birthdays there. Tina, we decided to talk a little bit about and share some of our tips and thoughts on the best times to go during the year to go to Walt Disney World. There's so many people traveling. It is really, it's not on Disney Plus. Thanks for looking that up. I thought Stacy, I wish it was, because it's absolutely fantastic. Where did I seemed like I found Bear in the Big Blue House somewhere. Maybe
it might be
Netflix
on PBS now or something.
Yeah, it's possible. I saw it somewhere, and I thought it was Disney Plus. But thanks for checking for us. It could still be on Netflix or something like that. Seems like I went back and watched some of it. I appreciate you looking that up. But Tina, okay. What are your now? Granted, guys. There's so many people traveling right now that all of what we used to know 2 years ago, like in 2019 and before, has kind of gone out the window. That, because people's travel habits have changed. Stevie Lee, thanks so much.
Even if only temporarily, yes,
yes,
it's pretty busy all the time. So
yes,
you can't really say, well, I like to go this time of year because the parks aren't crowded, because they're crowded all the time right now.
And you used to be able to say that. I mean, you used to be able to, to definitely
January after the
yes,
the marathon week was over with. It was
always good.
You could roll a bowling ball down Main Street and not hit anybody. It was empty, but it's not so much now. Same with we started going like early November after Veterans Day. That tends to be my favorite time of year anyway, because you're talking about Christmas decorations start going up, and it's cooler, it's cheaper. A lot of things are cheaper and stuff like that.
That's true.
But it's still very crowded now.
Yeah, right now, guys, there are so many people who want to travel. Everybody's tired of being cooped up in their homes, and the crowds at Walt Disney World have just been pretty much huge, across the board. On those rare days, like when Jeff and Angela Does Our Dream have gone in, have and said, okay, this is kind of a light day. It's generally just kind of a random thing. It's not as predictable as it used to be. Bear in the Big Blue House is reportedly coming to Disney this year. Thank you, Stacy. So Bear in the Big Blue House, guys, again, if you've got kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, Bear in the Big Blue House is wonderful. It really is wonderful.
Like you
wonderful.
said, it's a good, safe show. If I remember correctly,
is.
that came out started while I was either in college or about to go into college or something like that. I forgot, what year did you say that it started? But I took early childhood education in college, and it was one of the one of the shows that we used to recommend.
Yeah. For child development, so many very educational, wonderful morals. It's just a very gentle show, good show for young children. And this was in 1999. The Live on Stage show opened at Disney MGM Studios. So we have to look up. Yeah,
the show started before that, because 1999 I was already married and working.
Oh, Jillian says Shan Williams sang a good night song to Wyatt. So yeah, it's really okay. Thanks so much, Mike, for being here. We appreciate you popping in. Oh, thanks, Mike. That would be great for you to come in. Yeah, come in as often as you can. We love to have you. But yeah, that's good news, Stacy. That's coming on. We look at. You've got 12 months out of the year, and January, Jillian says that Disney still says that January is off season, and so is September.
Right.
So now, again, all bets have kind of been off the past few months on, off season and what have you, because so many people are traveling. But January is good because so many people go for Christmas and New Year's. And so you have that, that huge influx of travel, people in the parks for Christmas. And then January, after the first of the year, not as many people go. So I'm betting that January is still going to be a good time.
I think it's going to be coming back. Good night, Stevie Lee. I think it's going to be coming back. I think that the it's going to return to, like pre-COVID,
hey, William.
Like attendance and stuff like that. Hey, Will, you want to come in? I'll take third chair, no problem. But anyway, but the thing is that not only is January great as far as attendance is concerned, but it's cooler. It's not surface of the sun hot.
That's true.
A lot of things are cheaper. Now, granted, sometimes you're catching, because January tends to be a refund month, that a lot of places. Bowler Hat real name is Michael Goob.
Michael Goob. Okay, I think I had looked that up at some point. It's and
leave it to Mikey
to know. Goob. What a name, right?
I remember that now. You're right. He was a little kid in the beginning. Well, he was a little kid in the orphanage too.
Yeah. Meet the Robinsons, guys, is a cool movie. It's very underrated, I think. But thanks for that, Mike. Michael Good. Yeah, he's a kid. That's true. When he becomes a villain, it's kind of like, I guess he goes from being the kid Michael Goob to being the villain, a bowler hat guy, kind of like Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader.
Well, yeah, because I don't think they know his beginnings. They don't know. I mean, the movie explores how he became the way he is, but obviously the Robinsons don't know.
Thanks, Stevie. Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much. So, and you've got February. February, guys, has historically also not been a bad. January and February, they're cooler. It's good spirit jersey weather. If you're addicted to spirit jerseys like I am, January, February are generally good months. You get into March, April, and May. They're gonna, your temperature's gonna go up some. Yeah, it's the temperature's gonna.
March isn't too bad. I like March too.
Yes.
So you start to get into.
So first 3 months of the year. Yeah. May, it starts getting hot. And June, July, and August, of course, it is blazing hot. It really is. So June, July, and August, we have, when our kids were young, we have taken them and just sucked it up and gone in August. My husband's birthday is in August, and so the good thing used to be the kids were back in school. The kids had to go back to school, so the crowds were a little bit lower during that month.
Right.
And now here's the other piece to that puzzle that didn't used to happen, Tina. The Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, which is coming back. Hallelujah. This coming August. I think the first one is on the 12th. It's August. I mean, we're celebrating.
It actually, I mean, I think 2019, I think it was like the beginning of August.
Mm-hmm.
like August 4th or something like that. Somebody, Mike, probably correct me if I'm wrong, but it was early August. So I'm glad to see that they've at least moved it back to like middle of August. But still,
that's true.
We're still talking about a lot of kids. But the reason why is because, that way kids that have to go back to school, they can still celebrate Halloween at Mickey Land, with
right. Oh yeah.
Celebrate.
We are too, Danielle. We're excited about it. And Jillian said, I have to say, I won't go during the summer months strictly because it's hot and crowded, but a hot day at Disney is better than a regular day at home. So,
exactly.
I'm not sitting down. Oh, Nick, you can go in April. Nick, you could go in April for your birthday.
Yes,
April's,
April. I'll tell you something. April is one of those months. It can be like chilly, and then the next day it can be really blazing hot.
That's true. Now that's true.
Somebody I used to watch, another vlogger a long time ago used to call it a shoulder month, where it's like it's not hot all the time like June, July, and August.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like September, but September is also a kind of like a shoulder month too. But it's not, and it's not cold like in December, January. You've got to pretty much count on it at least being chilly at night. Although when we went to December, this past December, it was perfect. It was like
it's really nice,
low 80s.
Yeah.
But
oh yeah,
coming from here, low 80s is perfect.
Yes. Yes. Well, and Texas, our weather here in Texas, Tina, is very similar to Florida's. Right. It is swelteringly hot that you feel like it's, there's the humidity is so high you feel like you need a snorkel, outside. So, we're acclimated to it. I don't know that you ever get used to it, but we are a little acclimated. I say 2019 was August the 16th. Yeah. So Mike's saying it was August 16th in 2019. And Mikey, that's when I went for the first time. I was there. I did my first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party in 2019, and really, really just completely fell in love with it. Golly, guys, I'd be hard pressed to, that's the other piece to that puzzle. You have to look at the time, what the weather looks like, but also, what festivals are going on at Epcot. Is there, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? Is there Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party going on? So it really depends. Mandy, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is fantastic. I'm hoping that they bring everything back. Tina, have you done Mickey's Not So Scary?
Yes, I've done Mickey's Not So Scary. I've done the Christmas party more. Done the Not So Scary once. I've done it, and I very much enjoyed it. But the Christmas party is still my favorite. It's, even though you actually get more bang for your buck with the Halloween party, but it the Christmas party is just it's Christmas, and that's my favorite time to go is
Yeah. Yeah.
Christmas.
So you like so of the parties you like Christmas better. Christmas is your
Right,
favorite.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's oh man. I'll tell you, I really for me, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party kind of edges the Christmas one. I know that's hard to believe, but we love Haunted Mansion. I love the trick or treating. I love the costumes. Adults can wear. It's one of the only times
Yeah.
That adults can wear costumes. Oh, the costumes are fantastic. I just loved it. I absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I'm not saying I hated it.
yeah, right,
I
right,
definitely
yeah,
liked it,
yeah.
I'm more of a Christmas girl, so.
Okay, so Mikey, you're saying you're thinking everything is coming back for Halloween. Oh my goodness, you just don't
Yeah,
know how glad I
that's what
am
he's
to.
been saying. I think that they've
Yeah,
been announcing that, right, Mike? That so far,
yeah.
they haven't they what I everything that I remember about the Halloween parties that they've been mentioning that it was coming. So
Mm-hmm. Oh, I hope so. I really hope so.
yeah.
The Booty Parade is absolutely fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so I see Jillian.
I love the
Jillian.
fireworks too, especially
Yeah.
the new fireworks show.
Yes.
That was
Oh,
really Jack Skellington.
yes.
And I'm not a big Jack Skellington fan, but that it was perfect. The way they did it, it was very, very good. I like Zero.
Yeah, Dean
Dog.
says he'd go to a Christmas party if it's the full party. Yeah, if it's not
Yeah.
the yeah. I'm with you, Dean. You have to. These parties, have really increased a lot in price, and so you want to at least make sure it's the full party
Yeah.
rather than they have kind of shortened them a little bit, taken a few things away. Had like a modified party in the last year, and so I agree. Yeah, I hope everything's back. We want everything back now. Because they're God, they're expensive. I mean, it's something that a family of four would really have to budget for if that's something that you want to do. And Jillian says they've done Christmas at both Disney World and Disneyland. Yeah, and she just loves
Right.
the Halloween party.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I said now, Mike, that's kind of what I think. And this is if you're planning. Keep in mind that the Halloween party runs from August the 12th this year all the way to October 31st.
Right.
October 30th and 31st are your most expensive nights. So that's
Rightly
something
so.
else. They have surge pricing for those. So, look, take your week and look to see, what dates, because if you go on a Tuesday, say versus a Friday, it might save you $20 per ticket so
Right.
definitely check all that out. Again, a travel agent can help you with that.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Jillian could probably, let you know what dates and what days
Mm-hmm,
are. I've got
mm-hmm.
lights going on and off in here. I think I'm haunted. Um, uh, but but yeah, depending on what day of the week you go,
Mm-hmm.
depending on what
Yes,
month you go, what time you go, but
yes.
yeah, Halloween, the night before Halloween and Halloween night is always more expensive.
Mm-hmm,
But a couple of years they also had it on November 1st.
mm-hmm.
And we went the time we went was on November
Nice.
1st,
Yeah.
and, it it was just as expensive as Halloween, and it was sold out. I was thinking,
Oh,
"Oh, we'll go November 1st, that way it won't be sold out and it'll be cheaper, right? Yeah,
yeah.
we'll go," and yeah, it wasn't cheaper, and it
Well,
wasn't
that's interesting, huh? That's
uh,
yeah. So by all means, check that out. And if you wanna, if you wanna do the Christmas party, and schedule your trip so that you can do the Christmas party. That Christmas party is going to start a couple of days after Thanksgiving and run all the way through, generally through New Year's. Am I right on
Actually, yes.
that?
Actually, they haven't announced it yet, I don't think.
I don't think
Someone
they have
correct me
either.
if I'm wrong, but it usually starts about November 8th, 10th, somewhere in there. All right.
Mm-hmm. They have to take down the Halloween decorations and put up
Right.
Christmas, and it's a
That
huge
takes about 2
transition.
days, and that takes
Yeah.
maybe 3 days, and I mean, they are, like, all night working at it. There's videos on YouTube you can search and watch it. They're
Yes.
old, but still.
Yeah. Yeah. Decorating Disney. There's one called Decorating Disney,
Right.
where they talk about it's really amazing how they do it. They used to do it overnight. They literally used to transition from Halloween to Christmas overnight. I don't think they do it, that way. Haven't done it that way in a couple of years because of
No, I don't think they
labor.
can anymore because of the way it's not. I mean, it's not just the labor; it's probably also the labor expense. But I think some of the decorations, because they've changed some of the decorations over
Mm-hmm.
because of the Maleficent float.
Mm-hmm.
They used to just have the
Ah.
string of lights going across Main Street with the wreaths
Mm-hmm.
hanging in the middle. But now they've got to have the cherry pickers with the cranes going up and because
Right.
those are metal, um what do you call them, where that they go out over Main Street, but there's an
Mm-hmm.
opening there
Mm-hmm.
so that Maleficent can go through. So
Right.
it takes longer.
Right.
It's more labor intensive.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's been a while.
it
It's been a while
Hi, Debbie.
actually since they had, since they had the Christmas decorations that went all the way
Right.
across.
I think it was 2015, I want to say, at
Mhm,
least.
mhm.
That was when the Festival of Fantasy Parade,
Van City
whenever the
Adventure,
Festival of
welcome
Fantasy
in.
Parade debuted. That's when it was.
Welcome
Oh,
in, Van
hi,
City
welcome.
Adventure. Thanks for
And
being here.
did you see Debbie Bernfeld came in also?
And Debbie, so good to see you, Debbie. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. So, I mean, let's see, let me check my notes. So, again, it depends. It depends, if you really, really don't like the heat, avoid June, July, August. Those are going to be absolutely your hottest times in Florida. September, the kids are back in school by September. Towards the end of the month, it's probably going to be just a little bit cooler. And you're still going to have your Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party going on. October is not a bad, around the 1st of October is not a bad choice.
September and
Yeah.
October. September more than October, as Jillian mentioned. September is it's one of they call the budget months. I know that points usage for DVC is lower. Ticket prices are the lowest they are all year.
Right.
There's usually discounts for rooms and things like that you can get.
Mm-hmm.
If and when the dining plan ever comes back, that's when you usually will get the free dining.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things.
Right. Yeah, the dining plan is not bad, guys. That's going to be huge when that, the
They
dining
say
plan
it's
comes
coming
back.
back. Disney has said it's coming back, but it's
not yet. Not yet. I really, that's going to be, for people who, really like the dining plan. I know it's not for everybody. We really like it. I love, and William loves that. You can eat, you can enjoy eating, you can get, you can have a drink, you can get a dessert, and you don't have to worry about breaking the bank. It's taken care of. You don't have to worry, is this too much? Am I just really overspending here? So I really hope that they may not do that until after the 50th is over. Tina, you think?
Yeah, you're right. I think that if they do bring it back, it won't be until after. And Disney
Thanks,
has
Steve.
said that they are going to bring it back. But
Yeah.
yeah, you're probably right. They probably won't bring it back until
Mm-hmm.
after the 50th.
Yeah, I'm just
because
kind
they're
of.
getting whatever money they can, and
They
that's
are.
it's a
They
business. I
are.
get it.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah,
some
they
things that
are.
I don't like about how they're handling things, but I
Right.
understand pricing.
Right.
Not offering special discounts and things like that during a time when they
Mm-hmm.
really don't need to.
Mm-hmm. Well, and keep in mind too, guys, that tomorrow the pricing will be released tomorrow for 2023 trips planned in 2023. All of those packages come out tomorrow. So
so they
if
might
you are,
announce the dining plan coming back then. Did you
that's
see
true.
Mike said currently doing dining credits for international UK guests. So that is a first step.
Oh, okay. So how does that work, Mike? Dining credits, is that similar then to the dining plan? Is that what we're
I
talking
think
about
it
here?
is similar to it. I mean, but it's definitely a step.
Yeah, for international UK guests. Okay, I did not know that.
Sleep well.
Oh yeah, Dean.
Not like he needs to know all these pointers anyway, because
Dean's a pro. Yeah, Dean's a pro. But yeah, we appreciate it.
Oh, here he goes. He's going to send you the information on Insta.
Oh, super. Okay, super. That would be.
But yeah, I mean, great. So there's a lot of times they do offer free dinings sometimes in July, but it's very limited. You have to get certain rooms in certain resorts at certain times and things like that. Yeah. September, it historically they offered it more. Now, I'm not going to say it was still not limited, but it was more open to more resorts, more room types, longer periods of time, and so on. So,
if you have not been, guys, if you're watching and you have not been to Disney in since 2019 or before, a lot has changed. You must do your homework. Again, I highly, especially because everything has changed, highly recommend that you use a travel agent who can help you navigate that
in Disney. And that's one of the reasons why, it's not just because Jillian is one, but I mean,
yes.
A lot.
We've always,
you can talk about, one of my dearest friends, they believe 100% in AAA. AAA is wonderful, but they also sold 50-year-old kids tickets because they weren't paying attention. All right. It's just one of those things where, and until she got her package, she didn't realize that she had, children's tickets. So, I mean, it's just AAA does not specialize in Disney. They're not paying as close attention to it as
specific
Disney travel agent. So
yeah, that's true. You can also, get tickets, Disney tickets through Sam's Wholesale Club. They have, there's some other, places similar to Sam's that you can also buy tickets and save some money there. But again, really, guys, for everything that's going on, everything that changes, a Disney travel agent is really going to, help you navigate, some landmines that might get you otherwise. So we highly recommend it. We've always used a travel agent, and that's even as many times as we go, as many times as we've been. We kind of consider ourselves to be Disney pros, and we keep up with, all of the changes, and we still use a travel agent. So, again, you're going to see, as far as months to go, you're going to see pretty large crowds. They're the largest that you'll see all year are going to be Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yes.
Obviously. So if you want to, if you want to go at Thanksgiving and Christmas, and a lot of people do, just know it's going to be congested. It's going to, we have been in the parks. We have been in Magic Kingdom on Christmas Day. And we have been in Magic Kingdom on New Year's Day. And it's literally shoulder to shoulder. That's how full those parks are. So
even now, last Christmas, it was wall to wall people.
Yes.
You can talk all you want about COVID. That didn't stop anybody.
Right.
But
people are just tired of being inside. They're tired of it. Yeah.
But that's the thing. That's one of the reasons why I like going, like November, December, is because you've got all the Christmas decorations. You've got all that stuff. The weather is still cool and everything else, but you're not going Christmas week. So therefore, the crowds aren't nearly as bad.
I do too, Tina. Just quickly, guys, we're going to talk a little bit about, we don't want to, take up too much of your time tonight, but we're going to talk a little just quickly about, once you get to Walt Disney World, about travel in Walt Disney World, it has changed. Airport transfers have changed. Most everything that we knew from 2019 and before has changed.
Right.
Walt Disney World is 47 square miles of parks, resorts, restaurants, shopping, Disney Springs. It is a city in itself. It truly is, literally. And so some planning before you go will be really helpful and save you a lot of time. You have to
park. Walk to Epcot,
yes,
from the Epcot area resorts, and Hollywood Studios from the Epcot area resorts. Well, the Hollywood Studios, Epcot area resort. You can walk to those two parks. Other than
yes.
that, you can't walk to Magic Kingdom unless you're coming from the Grand Floridian, the Polynesian, or the Contemporary. You can't just. It's not like Disneyland where you can just walk around the corner and walk into the
It's
park.
not. It's absolutely not. So
whatever
park you decide to stay at, you need to check what transportation options are available from that particular resort. If you're staying on property, you need to ask, okay, do I have, what options do I have? Do I want to stay? It might actually affect what resort you stay at. If you want to stay on a Skyliner resort. So Dean says before I go, I always plan to get a turkey leg. Well, of course, yeah. We know that, Dean. We love those pictures that you post on Instagram.
I love Disney's turkey legs too. I had a turkey.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, Disney's turkey legs rock. They really do. Just a great.
Of course, you don't want to eat all the rest of the day, but
savory snack, and it's very shareable.
Yes.
I don't think Dean shares his. Dean, if I were with you, would you share your turkey leg, or do I have to get my own? I don't know if Dean shares turkey legs. I've never asked him that.
Not. I know this for a fact. But I have to be honest, I didn't share mine either. So
okay. Well, and see, I have no problem with that, Tina, because there are things that I don't want to share. Yep. So many times you hear, "Oh, this snack is shareable," and you're thinking, "No, I don't. Just get your own."
Maybe it's shareable for you, but it's
that's right. That's right. Just because it's really big doesn't mean I want to share it. Yeah, two amusement parks near me sell turkey legs. Wow. Yeah. The AJC Magic TV. Welcome in, Amy.
There you go. There's his answer in writing.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, we wanted to say just a little bit about transportation. The Magical Express is no longer with us. RIP Magical Express. And that was the free Disney transportation operated by Mears Bus Line, and it used to be included with the cost of your airport transfers to and from your resort, were included in the cost of your resort package. They don't have that anymore, guys. So you have to schedule that separately. You have to think about if you are not renting a car, you have to think about airport transfers. So there's Mears, there's several options, and
Mears does contract now.
Yes, they do. They do. But it costs. It's not included. So that's something else that there's some added costs now that you didn't have before. So you got to do your homework before you go. It's going to be expensive. That's just a fact of the business. You've got so you have rental car. Rental car is always is a good option. The thing there is, if you use your rental car, from park to park, you're going to have to pay for parking. You're going to have to pay to park at your resort.
If you're staying there, you also have to pay for parking at your resort.
You are.
And I don't know. I do believe that unless you have an annual pass, I do believe that parking is still included in the annual pass price.
Yes, it is. I think.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But the thing is that if you don't have an annual pass and you're staying at a resort and you have a car, you not only have to pay for parking at the parks, you have to pay for parking at your resort.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
It's kind of insult to injury, guys. I really don't get me started on charging people to park at a resort at Disney. Yeah,
yeah.
that one really does not
Yeah,
sit
and
well with
somebody
me.
says,
But
"Well, everybody else charges for parking too." And I said, "Yeah, but nobody else charges as much for a room as Disney does."
that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so yeah, okay, so Danielle, so yeah, now the Sunshine Flyer, that's a company that is available. I think Keith is actually using the Sunshine Flyer. This is like a themed bus service. They're kind of themed to like a train theme.
Yep.
So
And
Danielle,
it's a
by
cute.
all
It's
means,
cute, I
really
saw
cute.
I saw a video of it today. It's really
Yeah,
cute.
yeah, yeah, they
Now,
really
how
are.
much
They
does
really are.
that cost, Danielle? Do you know
Yeah,
that off
I
the
don't
top
know
of
if
your
you've
head?
checked into that. But I think Keith, unless Keith has changed his plans, they were gonna use the Sunshine Flyer
Yeah.
for the airport transfers. That's an option. You also, of course, guys, you also have Uber and Lyft. Now, just today, we have some excellent news. Just today, the minivans are coming back, guys. The minivans were taken out of service. They're operated by Lyft, and they partner with Disney on that. And they were taken out of service for the blip, and they are actually coming back. So you will able,
I
minivans will
believe
be
that's
an option.
June 28th, 29th, somewhere in there.
Yes, yes,
Um,
they
the
are
pricing
available again.
structure, according to Mike, because I specifically asked him about this, the pricing structure appears to be the same as it was
Hmm.
prior to the closure. Um,
Hmm.
and I've
Which really
ridden
surprises me.
Minivans.
I'm really glad.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we haven't seen it yet, so I'm holding my breath. But yeah,
Right,
I would be very, very happy to see that it was the same. Okay, so
right.
the Sunshine Flyer is $34 for adults round trip, and kids is 25. So that's not bad.
Oh, that's
That's
not
not
bad.
bad at all.
Yeah, that's not bad, Danielle. In fact, I'm surprised. I have seen some much higher pricing, and that's round trip. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
that's worth noting then, because you got to have a way to get from the airport to your resort. So yeah, thanks for that information.
yeah.
Once you get there, you have monorail resorts, you have Skyliner resorts, you have uh, buses. The buses options. You have boats. Oh, pardon my God, guys, I'm sorry about that. You have the boats, and again, Uber and Lyft are always options, and Uber,
And taxis,
they,
but
yeah,
nobody wants to
they do.
spend money on
But
taxis.
keep in mind, and this is something that there's so many little things that I think people don't expect, like how long Disney transportation takes. To use Disney transportation, guys, the Skyliner gets backed up during peak times. The monorail gets backed up. The ferry boat gets backed up. The bus lines, everything during peak times really gets backed up. So, if you're okay, you found the article. Okay, thank you, Mike. Um, Everything gets backed up. If you have a dining reservation, they give you a window there. If you miss that window, you're charged so much if you miss your dining reservation. There are certain situations where I highly recommend an Uber. If you're looking at an hour to get to the California Grill, or somewhere for a dining reservation, it's going to be better for you to pay the money for an Uber to get you there.
Not only that,
But
this is something that my husband and I kind of um, are a few trips ago now. This was back in 2015. We really started using the taxis and stuff like that, the Ubers. And the reason why is because we stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Animal Kingdom Lodge, the only way you're getting to and from anywhere with Disney transportation is a bus. All right. Now
okay.
we had dinner reservations at Victoria and Albert's. We've eaten at Victoria and Albert's twice to celebrate our anniversary. Well, I'll tell you, don't get me wrong, I loved it, but I'll tell you, I love Shula's more. But that's a whole nother subject for a whole nother show. Anyway, the point is here we are all dressed up. Because we're not going to Victoria and Albert's in shorts and a t-shirt, okay?
Exactly. It's yes,
okay?
Yes. Victoria and Albert's
here we are all
is
dressed
high
up,
end.
Very,
High
very
end dining.
Of fine dining. And I'm not going to ride a bus from Animal Kingdom Lodge to Magic Kingdom and then take some more transportation to get over to the Grand Floridian, because at the time they didn't even have the walkway, but I didn't want to be walking from the Magic Kingdom to the Grand Floridian
exactly
anyway.
In formal attire.
Exactly. You're talking heels. All right, so we ended up we took a taxi because of the fact that we didn't want. You're talking about in order to get from resort to resort, they don't have direct busing from resorts to resort. They have direct busing to and from the park, to and from Disney Springs. So it's a logistical nightmare to get from a resort to a resort. It's the same with California Grill. If you want to go to a restaurant at, California Grill's a little bit easier because you can walk from the Magic Kingdom bus stop. But still, do you want to walk? I mean, even if it is a 10-minute walk, do you want to walk in rather, maybe not as much as formal as Victoria and Albert's, but still, do you want to walk in there? You're going to be sweaty, you're not going to enjoy your meal. So Uber to California Grill. Yes, thank you, Jillian. Uber to California Grill, or now you can take the minivan. And that, I think, is the reason why Disney came out with the minivans, because they saw that there was that kind of a desperate need. If you're going to have
absolutely
down, 4 diamond dining, you're not going to want to take a bus, or for that matter, a Skyliner or a boat. You're going to want to go from door to door.
Exactly. Yeah, and in those instances, it's more than worth it, to go ahead and pick, a form of transportation that's just going to get you there. So these are things that you have to think about ahead of time, guys. Plan. Disney's always taken, some thoughtful planning, but again, everything has changed. So things that you might have known for years and years and years are now different. So do a little research, and you'll save yourself some time. Mike sent me the article on the new Walt Disney World vacation package for UK visitors. Includes dining and merchandise credit, 14-day tickets, gift card, and more. So people who come, who are coming from the UK, a lot of times they'll stay 2 or 3 weeks, guys, because it's such a long way. Disney has announced a 2023 The Magic Is Yours vacation package for UK tourists visiting Walt Disney World Resort. Including in this package is a dining and merchandise credit of up to $1,200, a 14-day Magic ticket for the price of a 7-day ticket, Memory Maker, a $200 Disney gift card, and 2 tickets to Cirque du Soleil's Drawn to Life. So to take advantage of this deal, guests will need to book by July 27th for vacations between January 1st and March 25th, or April 17th and December 17th. You have 2 windows there. There is a minimum stay of 5 consecutive nights and a maximum of 21 consecutive nights. Again, guys, people coming from the UK. Oh, hey, Tina, so good to see you. People coming from the UK, guys, are going to stay. Generally a minimum of 2 weeks, sometimes 3 weeks or longer. They take long holidays. People coming from Europe. So that's interesting, Mike. I had no idea. I had not seen that that article. It is a nice offer.
I agree.
It is a very nice offer. So maybe, Amy, that means, that the dining plan is not far behind for us. I certainly hope that's the case. But again, transportation is key. If anybody, if you're watching and you have questions about transportation, please, put questions in the comments below. And if I don't know, Tina may, and if neither one of us knows, we'll find out for you.
Jillian probably will, or Mike will.
Jillian, somebody, will know. But if you have a question, by all means, put it in the comments.
It's up to T. Marie, Stacy. I'm available to her at any time she wants to start it up again. One thing, one overriding point to make is hi Tracy. What did you miss? Want to start from scratch? Anyway, one overriding factor with Disney, all right, to get from point A to point B, unless it's in the same park, unless you're going from one end of Magic to the other end, or one end of Epcot to the other, unless you're going to the same park, allow up to an hour for transportation.
Yes,
at least
it's going to take,
especially if you're talking about from park to park or from resort to
absolutely
resort, absolutely an hour.
Yeah, because it's depending on the point, what points you're going to, and from and to. It can even take longer than that. But and if if it doesn't take that long, great. But allow that time. Definitely allow that. Hey,
a lot of times, if you check in at the check-in desk for your dining, you may for your ADR. Advanced dining reservation. I'm sorry, I need to make sure to clarify those terms. If you check in early for an ADR, there's a real good chance they'll seat you earlier. But they're not going to seat you earlier if you're late. They're going to make you wait until,
Yes, they are. Until.
And they might end up charging you if you're that late. So you want to be a little bit early, if anything. It's never a harm to be early. So
definitely. Yeah, most definitely. Oh goodness, Tracy. Everybody. Hope everybody's okay. My goodness, that's nuts. Tracy and his family just got back from Walt Disney World, so so y'all are probably Brian's West Coast. Brian, Tracy, Brian. Let me make a note here. Again, if you've got a question, about a certain resort or anything, by all means, put your question in a comment, and we'll, in the comments, and we'll try to, or you can email us at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com as well. But that's an issue, guys. Getting to and from the airport, and planning, just planning the time of year that you go. Everything's changed, so be aware of that. Pricing's changed, crowds have changed. So many Disney policies have changed. Some things have not returned yet, like the dining plan. So it really, really pays for you to do some homework, a lot of homework before you go, so that you have, you maximize. Disney World vacations cost a lot of money, so you want to maximize your trip and have a good trip.
I like it this way. Up until 2019, I went to New York for the day every year around Christmas time. All right. It was just for one day. With 2 or 3 other ladies, we went. It was a bus trip. All right. So the transportation was already set up. All we had to do was pay for it. But once they dropped you off, right there, we're right near Madison Square Garden. And then you could go off and do whatever you wanted to for the day. And then you come back to the bus at a certain time and you come home. Well, we used to have these planning luncheons, or whatever, just for, the one day. And it required a lot of planning, and you have to make dining reservations, and you have to, and all this stuff. What store are we going to go to? When are we going to go to, how are we going to get there? Whatever else like this. That was for one day in New York City. Well, you kind of have to think of it as several days, the same kind of thing. You got to plan it. You can't just. I understand a lot of people, well, it's not a fun vacation if I got to plan every last minute. And I'm not saying you have to plan every last minute, but you can't just wing it on a Disney vacation.
No.
Not unless you're fine with walk-up counter service meals.
Right.
And,
right.
Walking from here to there and standing around
Mm-hmm.
for an hour.
Hey, Jonathan.
Waiting for things. It's just
Welcome.
not going to work.
Right. Right. Yeah. Amy said she rented a car this time, and you can, use those discounts, guys. I know, a lot of rental companies. We get a discount through Jeff's work. Take advantage of those if you want to. Don't try not to pay full price for anything.
Right.
If you can save some money, by all means, do it. Good to see you. So good to see you, Jonathan. Yeah, most definitely do that. Debbie says, I definitely will contact any of our Disney family when I get to Disney World sooner than later. It's been, since almost 20 years, Debbie. Yeah, you're overdue. You're overdue. And any of us would be more than happy, to help you. You watch enough of, our channels, different channels that you probably know, a lot more than your average person. So you're probably more in the know than your average person to go to Disney. I hope you get to go. I hope you get to go pretty soon. Yeah.
Hit the emojis, guys. Get it out of there.
Yeah.
Sweep that right out of the chat. There you go.
Yeah, got some trolls tonight in the chat, guys. But we those are just some things that we've thought of. Again, we'd be happy to answer questions if you've got questions. All the emojis. Oh my, cool, yeah.
Yep.
All those emojis, I love it.
Aren't they fun?
I love it. Look at that! Wow,
Amy, very nice, very nice. And the pizza. Yep. she's got them all there.
That is so cool.
Texas
Takes. Texas Takes. Welcome in, Ed. Thanks so much for being here. I know Ed and Heather probably have a trip planned right now. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I don't suppose it'll be in like mid-November, maybe.
Yeah, or September, maybe. Yeah, you could have to send them a message on IG. But Ed and Heather are subscribe heavily to the best cure for the Disney blues is planning another trip. So yeah. Thanks so much. Thanks, guys, for being on top of that. Our Ghost Host moderators, thank you so much, guys, for being on top of that and keeping our chat family friendly. We really appreciate that. But anyway, I've just a couple more things, guys. We're going to move on. I wanted to share with you, and I don't know. You may know this already. There's some people probably who don't. But McDonald's is offering Happy Meal toys again, and they're really cute. These toys were originally released when Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway opened. There were production issues, and they pulled the toys. Well, they have put these back out. And this is the box. This is the Happy Meal box that they come in. It's got the the 50th logo there, and there are 8 designs. There are originally 10, but there are 8 now, and I have 3 of them. And I think these are so much fun. I love to buy these for my grandchildren. And it's the characters, and they're in ride vehicles. This is Minnie. And she is in the dinosaur, the little dinosaur ride vehicle, and that is our dino in the back seat. So there's that one. This one's really cute, guys. This is Mickey in the Tower of Terror, Hollywood Tower of Terror. Isn't he cute? Really cute. And these hook together. These are these will hook together and they roll, so they make a train. They're really cute, and they're just the different characters.
Does he pop up and go down as it rolls?
Let's see. He does. He does actually. Yeah, He does.
I love it. I love
it. See, aren't these adorable? They really are cute. Again, there are 8 of them. I have 3. I'm still kind of collecting them. Stacy may have more than that, but yeah, Mickey pops up and down, and you can hook them together and make a train. So those are just fun.
I only got the Mickey. I got like 3 of the Mickeys in the car when they were offering them before in the Mickey's Runaway Railway car.
Right.
I didn't get a children's meal from them that often. We don't go to McDonald's that often, especially not during hockey season. So,
well, we still have grandchildren, so
well, yeah,
so we're gonna be hitting them. Yeah, it's yeah. I think McDonald's has, I love McDonald's breakfast, and I love their coffee is fantastic. So there are still, there's still some things on the menu that we can get.
So much better than Starbucks.
And for these, I have been known to have a Happy Meal for lunch to get.
Oh yeah, yeah. I used to get a Happy Meal when we were coming back.
Oh, Stacey, you didn't get these. Okay, well there are 8, and our McDonald's still has them. So our McDonald's is still doing them, and I have 3 of the 8. So I'm still trying to get a couple more. I'd love to have these. They're really cute.
Just remember, Dawn, it's another trap.
It is. I know.
It's a trap.
It is. And guys, if you go to McDonald's, if you're like us, you have granddaughters or whatever, and you go to McDonald's real often, the McDonald's app is really worth having on your. Oh, thanks so much, Tracy. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, you worked hard today.
Thanks so much. Rest and we appreciate you. We'll see you soon. But the McDonald's app has some really. It's download that and take advantage of the deals in that app, because they really do every day. That can save you a lot of money if you I recommend the McDonald's app. No affiliation, but I do use it. So that's the those McDonald's toys. Also, Hitchhiker Highlight, guys, and this is something that I just noticed on Disney Plus, Disney Gallery. And Disney Gallery does documentaries. They have done a piece on Star Wars: The Book of Boba Fett. It's rated TV 14. There's one episode of it. It's an hour and 2 minutes, but it's very good. And it just talks about the making of the Book of Boba Fett. Lots of great information. They interviewed Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, Tamora Morrison, who plays Boba Fett, McNeil, who plays Fennec Shand very well, I might add, Robert Rodriguez. It's a documentary, and it explores the behind-the-scenes story of how they brought a Book of Boba Fett to the screen. And there's also one on The Mandalorian, if you're interested in that. But these are really good. So they're really good pieces, and there is one on the Book of Boba Fett. So just a tad over an hour long. I think if you're a Star Wars fan, it's really worth you watching that. It's called Disney Gallery. It's on Disney Plus, guys.
I love the Disney Gallery shows.
Oh yeah, they're so well done, Tina. They really are extremely well done. And I just wanted to mention this. Jeff and I went to see Days of Thunder Maverick yesterday. And guys, it's fantastic. I mean, the review, I can see why it's getting so many great reviews. If you are a Top Gun fan, it is so worth your time to go see it. Please, if you're a Top Gun fan, go see this movie. It does not disappoint. They hit it out of the park. I have not been to a Tom Cruise movie in several years. I will have to give credit where credit is due. He looks great. He does a fantastic job in this movie. It's very nostalgic. The music is fantastic. The airplanes. I love aeronautics. I love aviation. I love airplanes. It's great. It's just the action is fantastic. Go see Top Gun Maverick if you have not, by all means. Did I say Days of Thunder? Well, now also I do love Days of Thunder. I do love Days of Thunder. That's one. I can't remember what year Days of Thunder came out, but I do love Days of Thunder. But go see Top Gun Maverick. It's been out for what, about a week, and
yeah, I haven't heard one person say that they didn't like it.
I haven't either, Tina. I haven't either, and so I can recommend that one. I started to do a review for the channel, and I thought, just go to the movie and enjoy the movie. Sometimes you just gotta go to the movie and
you just
enjoy
gotta
it.
have fun. Like we can't.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Just go have fun.
Right, right. And it's interesting that I said Days of Thunder because I do love Days of Thunder too. But Top Gun, Top Gun Maverick has been out since this past Friday, I guess, and it's like Tina said, I haven't seen anybody diss that movie. It's that good. So I'm so glad that they didn't mess it up.
Yeah.
Top Gun is such a cultural, thing, for so many of us. And so I'm really glad that, they're back, guys. So, yeah.
Emojis, people, emojis.
Okay. Yeah. Squeeze them out, guys. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, we're just getting hit. We're getting hit by the bots tonight.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you couldn't see anything? What happened, Garrett?
Yeah.
Thank you, Debbie.
Yeah, thank you, Debbie. Appreciate it. I appreciate it, guys.
What do you mean, Garrett? You went to see it today and you couldn't see anything. What happened?
They went. You guys went at the and there was a problem with the movie, right? I saw your live stream. The Monarchs went to see it. Garrett and Michelle went to see Top Gun today, and by all means, go back. And they were having technical difficulties. Y'all went to see it in IMAX, is that right? And they were having troubles, and y'all didn't get to see it. So, by all means, try it again because it's.
Of course, Jason. She says, "I look away for 2 seconds."
Yeah, right. Exactly. Right, Stacy. Oh my goodness. I know. Oh, I know it. The IMAX, there were problems. I don't know. I've never had that issue, but I guess it happens. So, but y'all try it again because it's really amazing. Just quickly, Disney news, minivans, as we said, are back as of June 29th. Everybody's excited about that. They've been out of operation since the blip, and we're really glad to see them back. They're operated by Lyft. No pricing information has been announced yet. Am I right on that, Tina?
Right. Like I said, Mike Wheeler figures it's probably the same pricing structure as it was before because it is through Lyft.
Yes.
But, until they announce it, we won't know.
We won't know. So that's good. That's really good news. Vacation packages for Walt Disney World for 2023 will be offered beginning tomorrow. So you can check those out.
And who knows? They might come out. That's the kind of time. That's the time when they kind of like offer things like the dining plans and things like that. They come out with those offers.
That's true.
And
that's true.
The travel agents are like, woo, look at this. We don't know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wow. I really, gosh, I hope so. That would be a prime time for them to announce the dining plan is back. Guys, we love the dining plan. I hope so. And the Disney Cruise Line's newest ship, the Disney Wish, will sail to the Bahamas beginning this summer. So they've added a new ship, and it's the Disney Wish, and it will be doing a Bahamas route, which is really cool.
I think that's a great idea, Stacy.
For Guardians of the Galaxy, so if we get a Days of Thunder Maverick, we can also get a Cocktail Maverick. I'll tell you, Robert Duvall, guys, it really doesn't surprise me that I said Days of Thunder. I'm a huge Robert Duvall fan, and he is in Days of Thunder. Sometimes you just want to sit down You don't want any stress. You don't want to think. You just want to be entertained. And that's one of those movies that you can really just kind of do that with. It Stays of Thunder. So, and I watched before we went to see, in case you're interested in watching Top Gun, before you go see Top Gun Maverick, I watched it on HBO Plus. They have it on HBO Plus, and you could check, some of your other streaming services, but it's there in case you wanna. It had been a while since I had seen Top Gun, so we watched it that morning and then went to see it. Went to see it again.
Right.
Pork hot wing. Yeah, you guys are rough on the pores. Oh my goodness! So this calls for a cooking show, with porgs, I guess. I haven't been in the kitchen in a while. Kenneth, so great to see you.
Hey, Kenneth.
Great to see Kenneth. It's great to see you. Y'all check out Fort Man, aka Kenneth Oaks. Kenneth has a great channel. So good to see you, Kenneth. We appreciate you being here. Always good to see you. Okay, let's see. Guys, at Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, it's the new coaster, obviously, in Epcot. They're handing out barf bags for real.
Yeah.
Apparently the motion on this thing has just really messes with people. So yeah, they're legitimately handing out barf bags.
But you know what, Melissa from Mouse Talk, she's not even a big roller coaster fan. She said she liked it. She said she didn't feel queasy at all. So who knows? I got to try it at least once.
Right.
As I get older, I can tolerate that kind of stuff less and less. But I got to ride it at least once. It's just better to ride it before I have any breakfast.
Well, and here's the thing. I've heard people say, well, you should have a little something on your stomach for it. And then I've heard other people say, don't eat anything. So, now Irene, a couple of weeks ago, guys, you can look up the stream. Mark and Irene from Wonderful World of Walter. We, talked to them. They went and did all the previews. They did the D23 Gold Member preview, and then they also did an annual pass preview, I think. And Irene was very concerned about riding it, that she would get motion sick or whatever. And she didn't have any problem with it. She absolutely loved it. Right. So it really, it's one of those deals. I guess you just have to try it, and take a barf bag if you're
worried. But I guess they hand them out for free, so
I bet they do. I bet they.
But I don't know. It might be as you're leaving the ride. So if you,
right, yeah, and Amy brings up a good point there. And I have seen people, people using a non-drowsy type medication. For motion sickness. That's a good option. If you think, you might have any problems, it can't hurt. Saltwater Born, welcome in so much. We appreciate you guys. Another great channel. There's so many great channels in the chat. Guys, thanks for being here. Saltwater Born, we appreciate it. And Stacy said she gets motion sickness from 3D movies. So, I do not care. I'm still going to give the ride at least one shot. Stacy, you got it, right? I mean, you have to, oh my goodness, you can't not ride it. Just try it, And it's effects. It's, like with Irene, she kind of has a problem with motion sickness, didn't bother at all. And then other people have ridden it and it does. So you just have to try it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Try it and find out. I know somebody who got sick on the boat ride, the Navi River ride. But didn't get sick. But didn't get sick. I mean, but didn't get sick on what's the roller coaster at
Everest?
Everest. Didn't get sick on Everest.
Wow.
There's just no rhyme or reason in some of this stuff.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah. It's
3D video games.
3D video go. Oh, really, Stacy? Wow, it's interesting how how different things affect different people. But anyway, yeah, there are people having troubles with it, guys. So you can get a free barf bag. You feel like you need it. Boarding groups for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind were still available about an hour and a half after the virtual queue opened this afternoon, today. So that's interesting. I mean, you expect
and the parks
to
are
be
full. The parks are full. So
yep. So they still had some available. You expect those things to go, lickety split. And there, like an hour and a half, after the queue opened, there were still some, some reservations left. So ginger, I agree, Stacy. Ginger over the counter is great for motion sickness. It also calms your tummy. Ginger's good, for your tummy. I take ginger, Stacy, for when we go on cruises. I take ginger. Yeah, it's a really good
I mean, even in
help
hospitals,
there.
they hand out flat ginger ale when.
That's true. That's true. They do. Okay, so celebrating the reopening of Blue Bayou Restaurant at Disneyland. They have their classic Monte Cristo. They have a new appetizer and a blood orange mint julep, which is really interesting. Blue Bayou opened in New Orleans Square at Disneyland Park after being closed for 6 weeks of refurbishment. And now Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland, and the boats run. You can see those boats running through from the Blue Bayou. Pirates is not open again until July 1st, so you won't be able to see the boats going through as you eat. But we thoroughly enjoyed Blue Bayou at Disneyland. We really.
Is that the one where you say "throw me a roll" or something like that? If you're going by in the boat, people that are eating Blue Bayou.
Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people do. Yeah, a lot of people. Because the ride actually, Pirates of the Caribbean, the boats actually run, through there, and you can see the boats going through from.
Well, it kind of reminds me of the. Have you ever been to the Mexican Pavilion? And
Yes.
ridden that ride, it kind of reminds me of that. But
Yeah.
nobody ever said
It's,
throw me
yeah.
a roll.
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
it's a Mexican
It's just
restaurant. I don't
kind
know
of
if
a
there's any
thing. Yeah.
rolls.
Or some chips or something. It's good. Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Yes,
But
yeah,
we
yeah.
thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yes.
It's a higher end restaurant there in Disneyland. I'm really glad to know that it's back open. Also, D23 Gold members, guys, if you're a D23 Gold member, and I've already done this, D23, log into D23, enter your name and address. They're giving away one complimentary Fandango ticket to a Disney movie of your choice. And so, there's Thor: Love and Thunder, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I think you can choose which one you want, but they're giving away free movie tickets, guys. So if you're a D23 Gold member, all you got to do is log in and get that. So by all means, go on in the next little bit. I already did it. I did it just before the show started. So Dramamine makes ginger choose. Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. If you're a D23 Gold member, by all means, take advantage of those perks and pick a movie. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty much it for for Disney news. For channel news, guys, we're going to be doing a live stream review. These have already started for each episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's live streaming it's a new Disney series that's live streaming on Disney Plus, and we've already done parts 1 and 2, and we will do part 3. We'll review part 3 this coming Thursday, May 9th, and then part 4. I've already put up a thumbnail for that on Thursday the 16th. Part 3 marks the halfway point for this series because there are only six episodes, and part 4 drops in just a few hours. So we're really excited about that. But check out that we've got a playlist. Check out our playlist. It's called Kenobi Craze, and again, it's on Thursdays. Grab some lunch. Come on in. We absolutely love talking about Star Wars and doing those reviews. And so if you're enjoying it, by all means, join us. And we'll talk some Star Wars, and we're gonna do every episode. Stacy says we're 3.5 hours from episode 4. So, and I don't know. I don't know if I'll stay up. I stayed up for Book of Boba Fett. I generally stayed up for those. I don't know if I will tonight or not. I'll see. But definitely. Oh yeah. Oh, Ms. Marvel premieres tonight on Disney Plus. Okay, that was one that I didn't know about, Stacy. So that's thanks for bringing that to my attention.
There's a lot of stuff coming out right now.
There is a ton. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff coming out, guys. You've got Thor: Love and Thunder. Opens July the 8th. We really do have a lot. You got Hocus Pocus 2 in September. Buzz Lightyear. Is coming out. So yeah, there's a lot of good entertainment on the horizon. Jillian did What's Brewing with the Bones this past Saturday, and she talked about how to save money, while you're planning for your Walt Disney World vacation. It kind of, goes along with what we talked about tonight, as well as how to get the most bang for your buck while you're at Walt Disney World. So by all means, be sure to check that out. There is a What's Brewing with the Bones playlist on our channel. So Jillian always does some good, research and gives you as much information as she can. So check that out. Also, we're going to be in Galveston week after next, and guys, so kind of watch for that. We're going to be doing some live streaming. We're going I love to live stream an early morning beach walk. So to Hulu, we do have Hulu. We do, yeah. Let's see. Obi-Wan needs to find his courage. He needs to find the great and powerful Oz.
I like the tie-in.
Yeah. There's a definite tie-in. But yeah, are y'all watching? Tina, have you watched any of Obi-Wan?
Nope. I'm gonna wait until it's all out, and then I'm gonna binge it like I did Mandalorian.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. See, I can't wait that long. Oh my goodness, I've been.
Yeah, but see, the thing is on the other side of it, that way I don't have to wait till the next episode for a week.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I can't wait. I enjoy waiting for the next episode. I enjoy watching, and so that's kind of.
I did enough of that when I was a kid. I don't have to do it anymore.
Yeah. So yeah, Jurassic Park also opens, with Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, who is probably my favorite director. She did a couple of episodes of The Mandalorian. I love her as a director, but she's in Jurassic Park. I think that one's gonna be good, guys. They've got a lot of the the original actors,
a lot of talent
in this one, a lot of talent there. So I'm really excited about that. I'm definitely gonna go see that. The Tea Kettle House, yes, Stacy, the Tea Kettle House is in Galveston, is always on. It's on our way to our resorts, so we pass by it every time. We sure do. Did I send you a picture of that? I took a picture of that last time we were there, just for you. So maybe, maybe we can. Somebody remodeled it. The Tea Kettle House, guys, is in Galveston, and it's literally a little house that is shaped like a tea kettle. It's like an upside down.
I was kind of thinking it was kind of like a little tea house, like restaurant kind of thing.
Right. No, and basically somebody has taken, and Jeff knows what it is, and I do too, Stacy. Stacy, you may know what it is. It sat and it was rusty and, what have you for many, many years. And then somebody bought it a couple of years ago and completely redid it, landscaped it, cute as it can be. Just a really, just a fun little house. As you're passing by there, I will definitely, I need to put up, while I'm there, I will definitely put up a picture. I would love to, you can, I would love to go knock on the door and just say, we love your house.
We walk through it.
That's right. We just wanted to
take a little video.
Your house.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just really cute. Yeah, it's just really cute. But yeah, so we're going to be in Galveston, guys. I'll probably do some live streams from down on the Strand and, the beach. I love to do early morning beach walks, just whatever we can fit in there. But yeah, we'll be doing that. And that's about it for tonight. Tina, you've been the Disney pro that you are. It's always a pleasure, to have you on. You've been going to Disney for a number of years, just like we have. And so, it really helps. I hope, if you're watching, it has been helpful to you. And let us know if you've got a question.
Airbnb, so you can get in there.
Oh, Stacy, I think we talked about that last time, and I forgot it. Yeah, I forgot. Wow. We talked about this before, Stacy, and I'm just goofy and I didn't remember it. We did talk about it. Ooh, that would be really, I need to check into that. We always stay at our resort when we're there. That would be so much fun, wouldn't it? To do a vlog on that. Wow, that would be a lot of fun. We need to check into that. We definitely do. Yeah, Stacy, don't let me forget to do that. But we have talked about this before, and I just zoned out on it.
What's going on?
Garrett says, I really have a hard time watching any Star Trek besides the original series. Yeah. Yeah. We're purists, aren't we, Garrett? Anyway, guys, again, thanks so much for all of you, who spend a little bit of your Tuesday night with us. We're honored to have you. We're honored that you, feel like we're worth spending some time with, and we hope that we have given you some good information. Tina, always good to see you.
It's always good to be on with you. I really enjoy it.
We just really appreciate everything that you do as a ghost host moderator. You're just watching, always watching. It's so
that
true.
I will lay claim to.
Yeah,
I'm always watching something.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you. All your encouragement and your help is just invaluable. It's just invaluable. So, guys, William will be back next week. Again, he did a VBS tonight, took Wyatt to VBS and then had to get in bed. And of course, has to work tomorrow. So he'll be back next week and we'll figure out what we want to talk about. I've got a topic in mind that may take a little bit of, background, a little bit of research. But thanks, Jonathan. We really appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks so much. Aunt Joy, Aunt Susan, Joy and Susan, my sisters, I love y'all. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have y'all watch. I know you do. And, family members, Kylie and Jamie and Stephen, I appreciate y'all watching. I didn't write down everybody, guys, and I'm gonna run down William's list, and I'm gonna leave somebody out. I'm so sorry if I leave you out. By all means, put something in the chat. But BDF, Keith, BDF, Francisco, Rachel Castro, Tina DCS, Mandy Adams, Mickey's Girls, Hatbox Ghost, Dina Turkey Legster, Blivin Cheesa, Dave Cantrell, Space Mountain Dave Cantrell, Stevie Lee, Mike Cabral, Stacy Rogers, Van City Adventure, Debbie Burnfeld, Amy, AJC Magic TV, Tim Marie's Place, Tracy Glenn, Kenzie Day's Dad, Brian's West Coast Adventures, Garrett with Monarch Moments, Jonathan Chung, Texas Takes, and Saltwater Born. So, and Mikey. Mikey, I don't know if I wrote down Mikey, but again, thanks so much, guys, for being here. If you have any questions, let us know. And thanks again, Tina.
Thank you for inviting me.
And at the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there is always room for one more. So hurry back. Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate it. Y'all have a great week. We'll see you soon. Thursday, 12 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Eastern for Kenobi Craze. Join us. Grab some lunch and join us for that. We love talking Star Wars, so by all means do that. Thanks, guys.
Some hot pork wings.
There you go.
Hot pork wings.
Great killing me with them.